How to insert equations and graph in Google Forms. For Google Forms, go to Google Drive, go to Add New, then go to More, click on Google Forms. After you installed Equatio, your Google Form should look like the one below. So you see the sigma sign with an I. That's a sign for Equatio, equations, inserting equations. So for Equatio, all these blue signs are for Equatio where you can insert equations. In place of untitled form, type your title or topic, for example, solving quadratic equations by factoring. After you type the title, your form should look like this. So for me, my title was solving quadratic equation by factoring. So you see two places is changed. Under form description, type what instruction you have for your students. For example, for me, I will type, after reviewing solving by factoring video, please respond to the following questions. So I have already created a video lesson on that. The students will watch that video, which will be attached to this assignment under the instruction, and they will respond to these questions. So your form should look like the one below over here. After I write the instruction, you can see my instruction right here. Type your question where untitled question is. So you can select multiple choice answers, short answer, or paragraphs. For multiple choice answers, go to option 1, then type your response and then press enter. Go to option 2 and so on. So you can have 4 options. You cannot enter a option in option 1. You cannot say a and then type the answer, and option 2 say b and type the answer, because once you shuffle, it shuffles a letter ABCD with it. So it's better to leave the letters ABCD out. So next, so now I'm going to walk you through how to enter question in Google Forms. For example, I'll type use zero product property to solve the equation where untitled question is. So in place of untitled question, I'm going to type my question. Use zero product property to solve the equation. Then I want to insert the equation. So I'll go to step 2. I'll click the blue summation I sign, the sigma I sign. You see the blue one next to the question where I typed use zero product property to solve the equation. Once I click that blue sigma I sign, then you'll see there's a bar that appeared at the bottom of the Google form. Then I'll go to step 3. I'll click on sigma I sign again, which is gray in color now, to enter my equation. So I'll type the equation, and then I use the caret button as power. So once you use the caret button, it will raise to a power. You enter your power, and then use the page down arrow to come down to the base to continue typing your equation. Once you're done typing your equation, go to step 5, click insert math. Click insert math. Your equation is inserted. So once you type your equation, you'll see the equation is inserted here after you click insert math. But you see I said y equals, and it's not showing right now. It will be showing after you go to next question. Then you'll see it says y equals. Right now I'm still typing this question, so it just doesn't show. It just shows the dots. Suppose for your answers you selected multiple choice instead of short answer, response, or paragraph. Suppose you chose multiple choice. So to enter multiple choice, option 1, I'll enter 06, then I'll press enter, which will take me to option 2. I'll enter -06, then press enter again, it will take me to option 3. It's -6, -1, then enter again, takes me to option 4, I'll say 1 6. You can either use just type from your keyboard, or you can use equator and insert these answers. The problem only here is in option 1 2 3 4 you cannot say ABCD, because once you go to the setting you want to shuffle the answers or shuffle the question, the ABCD will shuffle too. So it's good not to type it. After you enter your choices, this is how your Google form should look like. So before I carry on, I want to go and change setting of my Google form. So go to settings, under general, click limit to one response unless you are willing to give student second attempt. Under presentation in settings, you can click to see progress bar on how students performed. Click shuffle if you want to shuffle questions or multiple choice. Under quizzes, click make this a quiz if you want to make it a quiz. If you want it to be graded right away as students submitted. If you want students to see missed questions, click that. If you want students to see correct answers, you click on that. And point value. Under quizzes, turn off or on or off lock mode, optional. I'd rather turn it off because I tried turning it on and some students couldn't do the quiz. So it's better to turn it off. Then click save. So in general setting, this is what I want to change, right? Limit one response. I will remove restrict to users in Sacramento City Unified School District because it will create another problem. Students won't be able to edit it. So they won't be able to submit their response. If you gave them short answer questions or paragraph, they won't be able to type anything. Click show progress bar and the presentation and shuffle question order. Under quizzes, you can make this a quiz, right? And I'd love to turn on lock mode, but for some reason students were having problems, so I request everyone to turn it off. And release grade right away. Click that. Students can see missed questions, correct answers, and the point value. Now after you did your settings, you will see this. Before I went to the setting, there was no answer key part here. I didn't see that. After I did the setting, it came. Now we are going to click this answer key here, right here. We are going to click it, enter the correct answer, and assign point value to this. So once you click the answer key, you select your answer over here, assign points, how many points you want, 1 2 3 4, it's up to you, and then click done. To insert a graph, first you type your question, select multiple choice, and then in option 1 select the blue sigma I button, click on the graph bar that appeared, click on the graph on the bar that appeared at the bottom of the Google form, then type in the equation for the graph you want for option 1, then click enter and do same for all other 3 options. So you can just click insert math and then go to same for the other 3 options. Make sure for each question you click required. It's highlighted in purple. It should be in purple color. Okay. Then click answer key and select your correct answer, assign points, click done. Once you insert your graph, it should look like this. You can enter more than one graph. I just gave you 2 options here. You can enter 4 options. So navigate this bar. You can insert even your speech in the question, which is helpful to our EL students, our English language learners. So in this graph you have here the sigma I, you have the graph here, you can handwrite, you can speak and record, right? This is the insert math. That's how you insert equation and graph. After you're done, after you click on these two and you've done graphing or typing equation, just insert math. Click insert math. It will insert the graph or equation for you. On the top right corner on Google Forms, you can see there's a send button. After you're done with the form, you can send it to someone whom you want it to review it. So there's no error in it. And this Google Form, as you work on it, it is saved automatically on your drive. So when creating assignments in Google Classroom, you can select upload from Google Drive and upload your form. Once you assign work and students respond, you can import grades by clicking import after students submitted the assignments. So the grade is already there and you can return the work to the students, the grades they have with the feedback.